let's decide draw a little more. Okay, same kind of what we call that structure guideline there. Okay, I'm also cut not into half but a bit more shortened there, right? So what I'm going to do, I want to design basically a characters of her right here. Okay, but now I actually try to simplify it a little bit. Okay, maybe the head a bit more like this. Okay, I will draw basically the shape of the hair like this. You see, I try to simplify it. And then the neck here, the body right here. Okay, and it's basically the shoulder. Alright, a bit more smaller there, right? Now basically this is her pants, the shoes. Okay, so right here, right now, okay, this is basically the jacket. Alright, I will try to simplify a bit. I'll draw basically the arms a bit more right here. Okay, now basically the hands, simplify them. Okay, from here I want to draw basically her mouth. Oh sorry, I will draw basically the hair first. I want to simplify the hair shapes. You see, now basically I want to divide. Okay, this is basically the jawline. Okay, now I will draw basically the lips. Okay, the nose. How I draw the nose? Maybe I will draw the nose like this. Now basically the eyebrow, a bit more thicker there, right? Then I will draw basically the eyes. Okay, the ears right here, and then the glasses there, right? Roughly. The mouth. Okay, the nose I simplified there, right? Because I draw a cartoon version of her. The combination between manga and also American kind of style there, right? Okay, this part there, right? For these assignments, for the assignment FA there, right? I want you guys to watch as much cartoon first that can influence you. See? You see? Yeah. Of course, okay, this part, okay, it has a hair. Another hair, okay, that's why I shape it out like that. Yeah, right. So she's wearing basically the sweater. Make sure the hands positions lower from the pelvis there, right? And then I will draw basically the baggy pants and the shoes. There, right? You see? This is the glasses. I simplify the glasses first. Yeah, the cartoon version of her. Has some shadings a bit. Yeah. Okay, normally, okay, when we draw a characters, okay, now basically we simplify the shadow. Yeah. Just suggestions, the shadows there, right? Okay, of course, okay, the final version you have to paint. Okay, using watercolor techniques and mix up with charcoal there, okay? See? If you sharpen your charcoal better there, right? They give more better kind of details when you add some shadings here, right? And then if you want to add some shadows a bit, if you look back again, right, I didn't touch too much on the shadings. Why? And one you can improve later on. I saw a lot of students from other subject already. It's other subject, not my subject already. Even though basically from my subject, they actually do different kind of exercise, do some shadings, everything. You ask one question, can you redraw back again? If you don't want to draw back again that drawings, that means that exercise just fit for that moment only. Right now, you have to understand, you want to draw the whole things. Repeatedly to draw that. I can draw the whole characters. Repeatedly I draw 1, 2. Let's just say from these characters, I want to design also another version of this girl. See? Using basically the same method, but right now, in different kind of positions. You see? You see that, right? Pay attention there, girls, all right? Yeah. I want to draw basically back again, but using different kind of pose. Can you draw like this? Based on this character? You have to ask yourself, because only for the assignments you have to draw only this one for this week, for the semester. But in the real work, when you design the characters, the same characters, you have to design different pose. Can you design back again? Ask yourself. All right, but this is not including inside your assignments, but you can try them if you want to. Okay, it's not compulsory, but if you really responsible to yourself, you think basically you need to do it more, there's a chance for you to test first. See, I want to draw basically the same characters, but in different pose. So you ask yourself back again, are you sure when you study your characters over there, you really understand about your own design? Because whatever cartoon that you actually watch, okay, they also have this kind of process. That's why when people accuse me directly, oh, I'm using AI, I'm using different kind of way, I didn't actually do a lot of drawings anymore. Some challenge. If I want to put my ego a little bit above. Understand that, right? Some challenge there, right? I'm using AI for my work nowadays, but you can draw like me or not. Simple, guys. But I'm still basically trying to lower down with my ego. All right, you want to become a bit more ego there, right? You can draw like this. For example, all right.